Hi, this is Shyla from Triple R Tapping. Today's video is going to be on overwhelm. You can see I'm sitting outside in the sunshine. One of the things that we can do when we get feeling overwhelmed, if it's possible, if the weather's not terrible, even if it's cold outside, but today's nice, it always helps to just get outside. Put your feet on the ground, get some sun on your face, and just slow your body down just a touch. Because when we get overwhelmed, I don't know about you guys, but when I get overwhelmed, I kind of go into shutdown mode. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, this video is for you. So I want you to start tapping on the side of your hand. And we're just gonna start with right where you're at, right here and now. So even though I feel so overwhelmed, and you can say this out loud or just quietly to yourself if there's other people around. I acknowledge how I feel. Even though I feel so overwhelmed, and part of me wants to scream, or maybe I feel frozen and I don't know what to do because there is so much to do. I honor and acknowledge how I feel. And I'm open to letting this go as my body is ready. No pressure, no judgment. Even though I feel so overwhelmed, I'm still open to loving and accepting myself right here and right now, in this moment, despite the overwhelm. I want you just to take a moment while you're tapping and take a nice breath in through your nose and a nice slow breath out. And as you're tuning in to that feeling of overwhelm, and close your eyes. I want you just to tune in to where you feel that sensation of overwhelm. It might be throughout your whole body. It might be in your chest or your neck, or just tune in to that sensation. And I want you to give it a rating on a scale of 0 to 10. With 10 being that it feels so uncomfortable, and 0, you don't have overwhelm, which if you didn't have overwhelm, you might not be here tapping with me, right? So just take a moment, tune in to where you feel that overwhelm in your body, and then just give it a number. Now I want you to go to the top of your head. This overwhelm. Eyebrow. I typically do both eyebrow points when I'm doing it, but when I'm leading it, I just do one, but it doesn't matter, one or the other. I feel this. And just name where you feel that in your body. Side of your eye. This overwhelm. Underneath your eye. Just tune in to where you feel that overwhelm in your body. Just giving it space to be there. underneath your nose. I'm choosing to just focus on my breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Underneath your mouth, this overwhelm. Underneath your collarbone. Where do you feel this in your body? Just giving it space to be there. This is just your body's way. I'm just letting you know how it feels. And right here and right now, I'm choosing to tap and listen, so my body can process and release this overwhelm as it's ready. Underneath your arm, you can do one. It's right on the bra strap for women, or about 4 inches underneath the armpit. I feel this in my body. Really tune into that sensation. Sometimes it has a color, a texture. What do you notice? Good. Let's take a moment. You can put your hands on your heart. I want you to take a nice big breath in through your nose and a nice slow breath out. Just tuning in to that feeling of overwhelm. What do you notice? Did it start somewhere in your body and move to another location, which is totally normal? Was it all throughout your body and now do you feel it in a certain location? Just tune in to where you feel this and check back in with your number. Sometimes when we tune in to that sensation of overwhelm, it can, our SUD rating, that it's called subjective unit of distress, of how we rate and notice in our body, that number can get higher when you tune into that feeling. Or it can drop lower, or maybe it's still the same. So just check in. Just notice where it's at and what number that is. And we're gonna do another round. So, side of your hand. Even though I still feel this overwhelm, and I feel it, just name where you feel that in your body. I still love and accept myself today. And if that feels too sticky, you could say I am open to loving and accepting myself today. Even though I feel this overwhelm in my body, right here and right now, I am choosing to tap and breathe through it, allowing my body to just slow down just a little bit before I speed up again. Even though I feel this overwhelm, I acknowledge how I feel, and I'm allowing my body to feel this, to even lean into this sensation in my body, because that's the first step, so it can process and release as it's ready. Top of your head, just choosing to tap and breathe, leaning into that sensation, giving it space to be there. Eyebrow, this feeling in my body. Side of your eye, this overwhelm. Underneath your eye. I'm choosing to tap and breathe. Breathe in through your nose and a nice slow breath out. I invite you to also try pressing on these points at any time. You can tap, press, or even rub. And sometimes when our body is feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated, it can really feel a lot more soothing to just apply gentle pressure. So just gently press under your nose and just breathe. Underneath your mouth, tapping, pressing, or even just a gentle rub. Just allowing your nervous system to just slow down to the here and now. Good. Underneath your collarbone, you decide whether you want to tap, press, or rub on these points, this overwhelm. Breathe into it. Lean into that sensation. I wonder what my body's trying to tell me. Just really give that space. You don't have to think too hard. If something comes up, just notice it. And then we'll add that to this next round. If nothing comes up, that's okay too. Underneath your arm, I'm open to whatever wants to come up for me. Tapping or pressing. Good. Top of your head. Just lean into whatever came up for you. If there was a specific event that came up when you were like, oh yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed because of my list that's a mile long and I don't think I'm gonna get to it, or my boss just added this extra to my plate, or maybe I'm feeling just pressure from myself or my spouse. Just allow to come up whatever wants to come up. Just tuning in to whatever that sensation is or whatever that thought is. Eyebrow. I'm choosing to give this overwhelm space for whatever comes up for me. Really think about what that is. If it's something that you see, that list you can see that's a mile long. Side of your eye. Or maybe it's your boss's voice adding that extra to do. What is that for you? What is that overwhelm? When we get specific about what's causing the overwhelm, giving it space and tapping, that's when we can start rewiring those pathways. Underneath your eye. I'm open to looking at this maybe in a different way. Underneath your nose. I'm choosing to allow my body to just process and release whatever it's ready for here and now. Underneath your mouth. Acknowledging and allowing and honoring the truth of how I feel. Collarbone. This overwhelm. Tune into whatever came up for you. What did you see, hear, feel? Just lean into that. I'm open to maybe letting just 5% of this go. Maybe it's more for you, or maybe not yet, and that's okay. Maybe right here, right now, I'm just choosing to tap and breathe, just showing up for yourself today. To acknowledge how you feel is the first step. Underneath your arm, this overwhelm. Good. Let's take a break. Just put your hands on your heart. If your eyes are open, I invite you to close them if it feels comfortable doing so. And I want you just to take a few moments to just tune back in to that sensation of overwhelm in your body. And just notice. Notice how that's shifted or changed. Any thoughts that came up for you? And just acknowledge yourself for showing up today. Take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. If you are still feeling overwhelmed or there was a specific event that came up for you and your rating is a 4 or higher, and that still feels really uncomfortable to you, I invite you to keep tapping. Keep tapping on whatever thoughts or feelings or whatever sensory aspects you notice, what you see, what you hear. It can even be what you smelled. And keep tapping until you feel more comfortable in your body. Or I can show you how to box it up and put it away for now. Maybe you're still feeling charged in your body and you don't have any more time. It's been almost 20 minutes and you've got to get back at it. And so I'll show you how to kind of box it away. And if you're feeling good right now, I really want you to tune in and give that space. Like, oh, wow. I was feeling so overwhelmed and now I feel better. And as you end, you can tap on that, like, I now feel more calmer in my body. Top of your head, I acknowledged how I felt and now I feel better. eyebrow, I honored this sensation in my body. And I showed up for myself today. Side of your eye, and maybe I feel proud. Underneath your eye. I'm learning how to tap, or I showed up to tap today. Just acknowledge what that is for you. We're under our eye, under your nose. Breathing in and out, nice and slow. Under your mouth. Honoring. Acknowledging. Under your collarbone. My body will continue to process and release more of this overwhelm as the day goes on, or as I end my day. Under your arm. Good. And if you're still feeling overwhelmed, we're going to do one more round and we're going to wrap up. And I'll just show you how you can put it away. So even though I still feel overwhelmed, I am choosing to put it away for now. And envision a type of container. What would that look like for you? And just box it up, put it in this container. I've done enough for today. And I don't have to do any more. So even though I have this container, think about what it looks like. I acknowledge that I've put it away for today. And I've done enough for now. Done enough for now. And I can come back to this whenever I choose. Or I can leave it in my container. I get to decide. This container. Top of your head, if you're not there. Eyebrow. I've put it away for today. Side of your eye. I've done enough for now. Under your eye. And I've chosen to box it up and put it away. Underneath your nose. I give myself compassion and grace for showing up today. Under your mouth. And I've done enough. Collarbone. Just give a nice breath in and a nice breath out. Good. I've put my container away for today. Think of a spot where you want to put it to give your body enough space. You can even lock it up if you want. Just take one more breath in and a nice breath out. Thank you for tapping with me today, honoring yourself and showing up for yourself. And until next time, I'll be wishing you well. Bye.